next we have an educational session. It's going to be the power of body language. So if the speaker's words and body language differs, listeners tend to see the body language and not the words. That's why we just try to mimic some body language. So that is the power of body language. To tell that power of body language in detail, we have DTM Sundarraman sir on stage. So please welcome.
Dr. Toastmasters and guests. So can you all occupy the vacant chairs who is sitting in the back? Unless you are busy in a conversation.
Back benches, please.
Sometime back, one of my relatives, one of my distant relatives, he underwent a cardiac surgery. And the cardiac surgeon told after the surgery, you are perfectly become alright. You come and meet me after 1 year. Nothing to worry. Just to take the medicines and come back after 1 year. But after the surgery, within a month, he met the doctor in a waiting hall. And he was curious whether he is still alright, whether shall I take some free consultation during the waiting time. And he went to the doctor and asked him, Doctor, can you check me whether I am still okay or should I have to come back again? He just checked his pulse and then made some observation and said, you are still perfectly alright. You just come and meet me after 11 months because this incident happened 1 year, 1 month back. But within 1 week, this guy went to the doctor's house and again bothered him. Just last week I saw you, but why are you bothering me again? I asked you to come after 11 months. No, doctor, you just tell me the truth, whatever has happened. I already told you the truth, you are perfectly alright. No, when you check my pulse, you are doing like this. You are nodding like, oh my God. Actually, that watch was presented by brother-in-law saying that he has brought the imported watch. It was not working properly. That's why he nodded my head. Right? So the message is, people give a lot of weightage for body language. And some schools of thought said that 70% of our communication happens through body language. Some people say that 65% of your communication happens through body language. I don't know which number is right and who did this experiment, which lab, I don't know. But we all agree that most of our communication is understood better by body language. And as a Toastmaster, since we are on stage, body language plays a very, very vital role. As a speaker, do you want an audience like this? Or audience like this? So obviously the choice will be option number 2. If you want option number 1, you can continue to do that in animated speeches. But if you want to have an audience like this, you have to necessarily incorporate body language. Can you tell me what is body language? Or why body language? Why at all body language is important? Okay, easy way of communicating with less effort. Okay.
And it shows a confidence.
Huh?
And it shows a confidence.
Confidence of the speaker. You are right. Showcasing your confidence. Yeah?
Speech will become monotone.
Yes. So if you don't apply body language, your speech become monotonous. So when someone is reading a magazine or reading a novel or reading a book, people are able to understand the emotion portrayed by the writer through what? Imagination. What else? Through words, something more. Punctuations. Right? So these punctuations indicate whether the character is asking a question, whether the character is puzzled. So all this we try to understand through body language, the punctuations. But in a speech, it is very difficult to put punctuations. I cannot say he asked me, something like that. So your speech, your body becomes your punctuation mark. Your body becomes punctuation mark for your speech. And actions speak louder than words. I think all of us agree for this. And many times we want to, under some compulsion, under an obligation that I need to complete CC10 within this month, or I want to complete my level 1 within 3 months, we come and deliver that. But we never try to aspire that our speech should become memorable speech. If you want to become an effective speaker, even after 1 year, someone should come and tell, I listened to your speech 1 year back. I still remember that. It was so humorous that I loved the message part of it. Someone should come and tell them. So if you want your speech to become memorable, body language is going to play a crucial role. The last incidental benefit is, if you are nervous, the nervousness can also be channelized through body language. Now let's try to get into some theoretical aspect of body language and then come back to the practical aspect of it. What are the 3 categories of body language? I think many of us have completed CC10 here. Facial expression, then gestures, yeah. Vocal variety is different, it is not part of body language. Eye contact, it is also part of facial expression. So under 3 broad categories, this can be bucketed. One is gesture, second one is facial expression, third one is whole body movement. Within your body, how you move your different parts, and also the movement of the stage. So gestures, what do we mean by gesture? Right? The definition, gesture is a specific bodily movement that reinforces a verbal message or conveys a particular thought or emotion. Most of the time, gesture happens through hand gestures, but it can also happen to other parts of the body. Even your stance, the standing position, it conveys different meaning. Hands. Although gestures may be made with head, shoulder, even legs and feet, most of them are made with hands and arms. So we will classify this gesture into 4 major categories. Let's go through each one of them. The first one is called descriptive gesture. Any guess what this descriptive gesture means? What do we mean by descriptive gesture? It's more of an acting. Let's see this picture and okay. So there are 4 varieties. Descriptive, emphatic, suggestive, prompting. We will go each one of them. Descriptive, what does it mean? Do you get some clue? Right. To indicate the size, it was a tiny box within which I could find that diamond ring. It was a huge tree. The shadow of it was so soothing. Then what else? Can come under descriptive. Can you give some example?
A big house.
Big house. How will you show it?
A big house.
Okay. Almost the same, like big tree. Anything else? Okay. Waterfalls. Okay. Good.
Yeah, from something big to small, that to here.
there to here, to indicate the position. Sometimes long ago, long ago, very long ago. Yeah?
Journey of a Toastmaster.
Somebody knocked the door.
Not the door, okay.
Punch.
Clear? So stop. Okay. So primarily, descriptive gestures indicate size, shape, movement, location, function, and number of objects. Generally, in Toastmasters, we have 3 segments. Well, without showing this, I can tell that. But when I show these 3 numbers, it reinforces within the minds of the audience to indicate number or size. Coming back to life has taken a full circle. So these are all coming under descriptive gesture. Now we will move on to the next one, emphatic gesture. What does it mean?
And it's just to the point of
Exactly. It's just to the point, emphasizing or reinforcing a point. In my corporate life, for 30 years of life, I attended several communication workshops, but nothing like Toastmasters. Toastmasters is the only place where we do by action. So when I want to stress that particular point, I make like this. Where does stress conviction? For example, a clenched fist suggests strong feeling such as anger or determination. Clear? Then the next one is suggestive gesture. So primarily here this guy is trying to enact something to bring out a mood. So he is suggesting a mood, and by doing gesture, suggestive gestures are symbols of ideas and emotions. They help us create a desired mood or express a particular thought. Yeah? Then the last one would be prompting gestures. What does it mean? Prompting gesture. Huh? Okay. So you want audience to do some action. So instead of asking them to do, you yourself be a role model. Come on guys, please raise your hand. We all have had 3 meals a day. Raise your hand. You. Please, all hands up. So when the speaker does immediately, anything else, any other example? Apart from raising your hand. Give me a big round of applause. Big round of applause. So when you start doing like this, actually your applause will not be audible, but the action will ensure that the audience will start clapping. So these are the 4 broad categories of gestures. Now let's see. So whenever we learn something, we should primarily understand the other than the do's, we should understand the don'ts or the common mistakes. So if we understand the common mistakes, we will know what is right or wrong. So these are some of the common mistakes in the hand gestures. The defensive gesture is by putting your hands in the pocket. So by putting your hands in the pocket, it indicates that the speaker is defensive, and it also shows powerlessness and shyness. So audience will not revere the speaker. They will think that somehow the speaker is not very comfortable. That's why throughout his speech he has put his hands in his pocket. What does this mean? Closed hands. Defensiveness and unapproachability. It also shows nervousness and lack of confidence. And even at times it can also indicate the security of the complex of the speaker. Okay, what do you want? And the body language, what should I cover today? So when I start doing like this, then I think that I am too big and you are all small. That kind of impression I am trying to give. So if you want to be connected with the audience, don't hold your hands. Try to have open hand gestures and try to reduce the gap between you and the audience. So again, some more open hand gestures, closing the fist. I think that these are all the comments, very frequent comments given by any speaker, right? So at least every week we hear twice or thrice from the evaluator saying that you had clasped your fingers or you are holding your hands like this, or you try to open up. So this is generally supposed to be the best hand gesture. And the world champion of public speaking, someone has written an article about his prize-winning speech and with the specific emphasis on open hand gesture. You can Google and find out more details. And even this kind of hand gesture, again you are trying to distance yourself from the audience. So all this need to be avoided. Any questions so far? Any more? So there are 4 images here. What is the commonality? So everyone is holding something in their hand, and that is the observation. What is your interpretation? Power. What do you say? Contact that. So the teacher is also having a stick, not beating the children. So it is primarily to show he is the supreme authority of that class. So that side, our president is having a gavel here. And except the president, no one is supposed to handle it. So that kind of respect should be given. So what actually psychologically it gives a feeling that I have extra hands than you. I have extended arm. So any gesture like this, so even without the gavel, anything like this, it indicates that I am the most senior person and you have to listen to me. Have you seen such kind of scenarios? Even in the office meeting, someone will say, okay, past is past. Now let's all make a change. Right now, you listen to me. So when you do like this, if you want to deliberately show your authority, take out a pen or a scale or any stick and then try to do that. But if you don't want to do that, be cognizant of it and then try to avoid it. Is it clear? So even when you have speech in a specific character, that particular character wants to demonstrate authority, you can use small props like this. So automatically the audience will understand that, okay, the character A is powerful than character B. Audience, they are always intelligent. You need to explain that if he is more powerful person, he has got all the authority, he is in a very good position or something like that. A small gesture will ensure that the audience understand what you are trying to convey. Facial expression, taking to the meaning behind the message. Facial expression plays a very vital role, not only as a speaker in our day-to-day communication. So as I started with my very first opening, facial expression give thousands of meanings within our personal life and professional life. So these are all some of the poor facial expressions. Deadpan. What is deadpan? No expression. Right? You may be having a fantastic script, but if you are not showing any emotion, immediately within 2 minutes people will start yawning. You have to be animated. You have to have facial eye contact, and the second one, staring at people. Right? So someone has, my mentor has told that I need to maintain eye contact, and then I keep on seeing one particular person for more than 1 minute. That will be taken offensive, especially if what is opposite gender. And with Article 377, even if it is same gender, it will be taken offensive. So don't try to maintain more than 30 seconds eye contact. So try to have uniform eye contact with the entire segment of the audience. But again, at the same time, don't form any pattern. So what do you mean by pattern? Just because my evaluator said uniform eye contact throughout the audience. So if I start speaking like this, I will be called as oscillating hand. So try to be natural, and if at all if you feel that Bentley is doing a human service by capturing everything on your video, go through your video and find out whether you are following some pattern. If you follow some pattern, be aware of it and try to break that pattern. Eye contact give the impression of person connect to everyone in the audience. And what are the guidelines to improve eye contact? Normally, as an evaluator, you say that you maintain a poor eye contact. You are only seeing the camera. You are not maintaining eye contact. So that as an evaluator, you are supposed to identify the areas for improvement. But how the speaker has to correct itself. So what kind of suggestion you will give for better eye contact?
Meaningful conversation with the audience rather than thinking you're delivering a speech.
So it is someone told that public speaking is nothing but an enlarged conversation. So if you are chatting with your friend in a casual form, so say, do the same thing with a larger audience. So enlarged conversation. So when we talk about the body language, doesn't mean that we have to jump, do all kind of dramas. Drama is different, speech is different. As a speaker, you are supposed to maintain a kind of dignity and a voice on the stage and appropriate body language is used to use. So again, any other point for improving eye contact? What are all the suggestions? So if you have a larger gathering, try to mentally form different clusters and at a particular time make an eye contact with one person in that particular cluster for 10-15 seconds and then move on. So if I start seeing this particular person, the entire cluster will think that I am seeing them. So they cannot say that he is seeing the other person. So like that you randomly make eye movement so that the entire audience feels that the speaker is making eye contact with me and I need to be listen. I need to listen and I need to be. I am not supposed to sleep or something like that. So it is also helping you to make the audience alert. So what are the common mistakes? Especially when someone is using a laptop or a computer. You might have seen the speakers sticking to the lectern and then continuously saying the laptop. Or if it is a huge screen in the back, the speaker will know his speech, his posture will be like this. You see a point number 1, point number 2. So first thing, if you are using a PPT, try to minimize your text and have some corresponding images so that you can talk freely on your own language. Don't try to have text. When you have too much of text, then you will be bound to stick to the PPT and you have to read and audience audience, they are not expecting the speaker to speak everything. They can read themselves. Then we will go on to the whole body movement. So this is primarily the stance. Yeah, stance. So relaxed and balanced. So generally we say that the speaker was struck to a particular portion of the stage. You should have made use of the given space. The Toastmasters given you such a vast space, but you were stuck for a particular corner. Probably you should have used it. So what are the general suggestions given on stage usage by the evaluators?
Timeline.
Okay. Divide the stage based on the timeline. Suppose if your speech, generally we always expect any speech to have 3 major parts. This speech is divided into timelines. Yesterday what has happened, today what is happening, tomorrow what is going to happen. Then while talking about yesterday, you speak to this particular part of the stage and speak. Then when I am going to talk about the current, make a gentle movement, take a firm position, and then talk about the current position. Then the third segment you can move so that you are covering the entire stage, which also breaks the monotony. Never move without reason. Always. Yes, sir.
I have this personal feeling that, just assigning zones, say that when I'm angry, I'm on the left hand side, when I'm sad, I'm on the right hand side. It's too much of a restrictive thing, influenced by screen and stages, influenced by drama. I'm not so sure whether
Yes.
it could be.
Yeah, now I for this to answer this, I'm recollecting also Aditya's speech 2 years back in the division conference. He was saying that whatever the guidelines given by the evaluator or mentor or stage usage, body language, all these are essential till you mature as a speaker, probably till you go to your 6-8 speech or something like that. So he was giving an analogy of playing a keyboard, right? So the first few classes of the master says you have to happy birthday to you. First black key, white key, then black, white, alternate keys, something like that. So you will be totally focusing on the keyboards, but after some time you will forget the notes and you will start focusing on the speech. So whatever the evaluator gives, first you consciously try to apply it, and over a period of time it will become action, like driving. So initially the driving instructor says you release your leg from the clutch and then put your gear and then give acceleration. So we are consciously doing all that, but within 3-4 classes
permit me to say this, I've seen it happening in our own town. People wearing it like Baba Black Sheep, with everything there in action, because somewhere we pick it up. So I think we should moderate this instruction. Otherwise, from tomorrow you will have people in 3 places. You know, it becomes very,
So my response on this will be, so as he said, no, verbatim you make an action like or HR. புதிய வாமனன் புதிய பூமி எங்க பூமழை பொழிகிறது அண்ணா அன்று சொன்னார். So everybody if we action it will look comical. But what I suggest is it's okay to do that. Do it twice or thrice in your speeches and be aware that I am applying body language. After 2-3 speeches, you yourself will understand that you are doing it, you are overdoing it, and you will mellow down. But if you don't take action and if you feel shy, then you will be stuck and you will give a monotonous speech. Try to take some conscious effort. And these are all some of the insecure body languages. What's wrong with this? So like the app after counting the number of hours, someone from the audience will say that how many times he was rotating his fingers. So people will be totally distracted and then they will not listen to your speeches. How many times he was scratching his head. What's wrong with the other two? The top one. Someone is glued to the left arm and another guy is totally showing a different attitude. He thinks he is the boss or the auditorium. So these are all some distracting mannerisms which we need to be avoided. Now just I will quickly go through some exercise. I will show some images. You tell me what exact phrase that will be relevant on that image. The idea of giving this exercise is when you use that particular phrase in your speech, then try to enact that body movement or gesture. Oh, we lost it. Oh, my God. What else? That's some bad words. Right? So when you try to have such kind of words, you can do that when you say that you are disappointed on a particular incident in your speech, in your script. When you do this, you need not have to elaborate. So most of the time, the challenge for the speakers is come out with a lengthy script and they don't know how to condense it. So for a 5 to 7 minute speech, your speech should not go more than 2 pages. Less than 1,000 words. So try to avoid all these elaborations. Instead of that, enact it. No, I don't want emotion. What words? But that okay. Sometimes.
Thank you so much.
What is what?
What a great speech.
So suppose someone is giving a serious comment, you don't want to accept it, but you want to show that you have accepted it.
Exactly.
So please say so. Okay, I will take your feedback. I understand that you people are Toastmasters and you maintain timeline. Okay.
Understand you are invited.
What?
What's up? What's up? Subject what? How about going out for what? So okay, it can be so many things. He comes back. Come on. More response from the audience.
Can you elaborate?
Yes. So idea is whenever you have some similar words or terms in your script, you have to do this. That will help you to better connect with your audience. Oh God. I have expected this. Totally disastrous.
Toastmasters is over.
It's terrible.
Oh, that date. Sorry.
Next
Day contest is also happening.
Oh, that's Sunil again.
Sunil is my evaluator.
I told you.
Yeah, that's true.
I said
That's
so.
very good. I like it. Oh, I see the speaker.
So these are all the gestures that are universal except accept certain gestures which will you have cultural barrier. For example, if people you say in a European country it will be different, in the US it will be different. But most of the other gestures like this, it will be universal. You can really use it in any direction. Yeah. What else? Yes. One in the low level. Now next. Area level. Area level. So now what are the next steps? So at the end of this education session as a Toastmaster, what are we supposed to do? We have to incorporate body language in your speeches so that we connect with the audience, so that our speech becomes memorable. But I just want to recommend specific steps. I think all of you prepare your script, try to bring in characters, even if it is a informative speech. For example, if it is an information speech or how the communication technology has evolved, instead of giving statistics, instead of giving all the facts and other things, to try to bring in character and then Tata. You don't know the difference between remote and a mobile phone. So when you say that the Tata is not aware of a mobile phone or something like that, even in an informative speech, try to bring in characters, the characters that color to your speech, and the characters when you bring in, not only body language, you will also be able to change the vocal variety. So the vocal variety depends on male and female, elder and the younger one, or boss and subordinate. For each one of them, the vocal variety will be different. And by showcasing vocal variety, and again, audience will be glued to your speech. What does this mean? Use dialogues in place of narratives. So when I bring in characters, instead of narrating an incident into indirect speech, try to use direct speech. So all these terms, they are all, I think you are all vaguely remembering, which you have studied in your school days, grammar, right? Direct speech and indirect speech. What does that actually mean? So instead of being, for example, last night, after second show, I came late to knock my door. My father opened the door. He was upset and he started shouting. Instead of narrating all this, you can just say, Devraj, time is 11 o'clock. See here, at what time you are entering house? Audience will quickly understand that your father was upset and something is going to happen and they are eager to listen to you, what is going to happen to Devraj, something like that. So, narratives help you to come out with body language, dialogues help you to come out with body language, vocal variety, and also help to reduce unwanted content. Unwanted content you can make it concise. Narratives are for essays, for people who are going to read your script, but dialogues are for speeches. I think most of us probably type it in MS Word and take a printout of our speech, at least contest. Do that. So take a printout and use the highlighters. I have seen many speakers using this, and for every emotion or every body language you try to highlight and then say, so this is sarcastic, this is sadness, this is angry, so that your speech will have a colorful blend of emotions, a riot of emotions and a body language. This is what I like. And finally, how to practice all this? One is speaking in front of mirror. So this is often a suggestion given by the evaluator. But have you ever tried? Has anyone tried speaking in front of mirror?
Yes.
I have never done that. So you can still do that and then see whether you are able to show different varieties of body language. And watching video recording of your speech, seeking feedback from family and friends. So this is the second step is very, very important. Bentley is doing, Variety Club is also doing, sharing the video within 1 or 2 days. Go through your own record, and more than the evaluator, you are the best judge, and you can find out whether you are making the proper stage movement, whether you are using proper hand gestures. And once you are cognizant of your lacuna, then automatically you will find a way to improve. So whatever we are teaching, whatever this kind of suggestions, they are all given at a guidelines. But you are the best judge what will be suitable for you as a speaker. So try to make use of the videos. Also take feedback from friends and family members. Reason is they are so candid and they give blunt feedback. So not they never use sandwich feedback techniques. They give you very candid feedback. So try to take it in positive sense and try to move on. So with that, let me stop over here. And if you have any questions, you can add one or two questions. That is something. Any questions or clarification? Anyone wants to add something on this particular topic? Okay, thank you for being a wonderful audience. Yeah, that's good.
So most of these body language techniques are probably only for the Toastmasters audience. In real life, it is hardly being used. Most of the body language techniques we discuss in Toastmasters are not practically used in any of the presentations or speeches in a corporate world or outside.
True, I agree with you. Even people say that even great speakers, they use a lot of R counts. So here you insisting on R counts and so even popular speeches you can find out someone is using a repetitive word, not the actual pauses, but they use repetitive words. Still, those speeches have been taken as a great speeches. Since we are all Toastmasters, I think we need to follow this. And once you move out of Toastmasters and be in another forum, automatically your maturity will say that this is not a Toastmaster forum. Let me restrict my body movement or something like that. Right? So automatically
becomes a habit. Very difficult then to raise your hand.
My question is not over. Why are we giving so much of importance to body language in Toastmasters?
No, actually, literally, if you see the contest perspective, only 30% is given for delivery. Right? So rest all for the content, rest all for your scripting, beginning, body conclusion, the messaging part. So actually we are not giving it. So when we insist the emphasis on body language, definitely people will try and they will apply only 10% of it. So if they have to apply 10%, we have to repeat this message. I think that is what my
Can I add up? See, it is something similar to some other, the way you measure things. Say for example, modeling, bodybuilding, or some other things. Until you become a brand of your own, there will be some kind of evaluation. That evaluation, they will keep some benchmarks for that evaluation. The model has to walk this way. The bodybuilder has to show his muscles this way. He is sucking too much his stomach inside, which doesn't have any relevance, as you both are telling. But when it comes to the evaluation or measurement, they are putting some benchmarks. But once they win and they become a brand, a personal brand, it becomes irrelevant. I mean, my personal opinion.
So again, you should know how to dissolve your notes. If you know how to dissolve your notes, no one will be able to say that you are moving the body language like this. In your winning speech, your body language. No one will realize that. They will say that your speech was awesome. They will not be able to pinpoint that vocal variety was good or body language was good. But till you reach that stage, you have to take consciousness. That will be good. Thank you.